Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Draft Day Sports Pro Basketball 2020. This is episode number 5 in our Seattle Supersonics playthrough. We're 4 days away from the trade deadline. That is the main focus of at least the first portion of this episode. I've made a pretty concerted effort to go out and initiate trades, but I haven't had much success. It's hard to find a team that's willing to take on the contract of the individuals I'm looking to get rid of. I have put quite a few players out on the trade block, so we'll see if over the next couple of days anyway, we'll start to see some offers coming in. Don't expect it, but you never know. Maybe, just maybe. Nothing new in the inbox, so we'll go another day. This will cut us down to 2. 117-104 against Chicago, so we get another win. And that puts us just one game below 500, which is pretty crazy at this point. Now we're just 2 days away from the trade deadline. Let's go ahead and move forward one more day, see what happens, and then we'll see if we can initiate something. Whoa, look at that. Look at all those trades. Still nothing, though. Tomorrow, trade deadline. Nothing in our inbox. Alright, well, let's give it one last effort here. Dedmon is the main player that I want to get rid of. I previously had been looking for a higher pick, as in a first rounder. And I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to find anyone willing to do that. At this point, I think I'm willing to trade with anyone in the league, even if they are right at the end of the first round. A 2021 pick still. I don't think anybody finds him good enough for a first round pick. And I don't blame him. Even if you're in a win now, I need more than what he gives. I think Corey Joseph is more of a negative contract than anything. Dellavedova or Henson could be something. Torrey Craig's a little bit cheaper. It could help sweeten a deal. And we'll try John Henson as well. Let's see from there if anybody's looking at that first round pick and going, oh, yes, please. Okay, there's advantage none with the Clippers. And then what are we looking at? Who's overpaid? They've actually taken care of themselves pretty well here. There's no one on there to trade. Okay, advantage Lakers. Late first round pick. You like Quinn Cook, apparently. It's going to take a lot of money to hit. Okay, Danny Green. Salary cap legal. Advantage none. Quinn Cook is 26. Danny Green is 32. Let's get some salary information on these two. Quinn Cook, 2-year deal, but at 26, I'm okay with that. Danny Green, 2-year deal, 32. So I still have the same problem that I would have currently. But if they're willing to do the deal, I'm getting rid of 3, taking back 2, and getting a first-round pick. That seems like a step in the right direction. So we'll give it a shot here. Not quite enough value. How about that expiring Swanigan contract is a definite option. Let's see if we can throw in, let's see, Dellavedova. See, you don't like Dellavedova. You don't like his contract at all. Yogi Ferrell, maybe? Oh, I think of that one as a bad contract. What about Rashawn Holmes? You like that deal, but that puts us into a little bit of a mess. And that's 3 centers that I'd be giving away. So let's see what we can do to replace Dwight Howard. You signed Dwight Howard? Did you now? DeMarcus Cousins. No, you like Cousins. What about Howard? Ooh. Okay. An expiring contract from Dwight Howard, age 34. Advantage is now towards you. We're salary cap legal. We're cutting down our expense by nearly $10 million. We're definitely making you stronger short term. Shooting guard. What do I have? Justin James. Oh, Yogi Ferrell. There you go. We're not legal anymore, though. And let's fix that. Jared Dudley, expiring contract. Advantage Lakers. Let's try again. Oh, come on. Even with Yogi Ferrell, you're... Malik Beasley. I think we might need to include Beasley to get this deal done. Don't want to get rid of Hield unless we're actually going to get something in return. He is 26. And making a ton of money starting next year. So if we go here, we're going to take out Rashawn Holmes. Now this is too much the other direction though, so what can we use to sweeten this back my way? Taylor Horton Tucker at 18. Kuzma. A lot of older guys here. Of course, Anthony Davis. No way we're going to get Davis. If we take out Anthony Green and Buddy Hield, try to do this with those guys. There's no advantage right now. But we would definitely need some money coming back. And that's really what Danny Green is there for. But he's just 2.5 stars. He's okay. Jeff Teague. Yep, you like Teague, apparently. Bradley instead. I don't want Bradley. No, you know what? There's nothing there. There is nothing there. Grizzlies. Advantage none. Still not quite. There's another advantage none. Oh, can't trade myself. Hey, where are we? Toronto. Thank you. Nothing there. Utah, advantage none. What do you have, Utah? Do you have any bad contracts out there? Mike Conley will be seen as a bad contract, but that's still a year or two away before it will be. Derrick Rose, you'd think, is a bad contract, but $7 million is actually not that bad. I don't think he's actually contributing as much as a 3-star player would. Crawford, yeah, there's not enough. Not enough trade pieces. Ooh, Bradley Beal. Wonder if we could make a move for Beal. Bertans looks like an okay option. Let's see. They've got a few guys up here. I see a Thomas, expiring contract. I'd like to get Rui Hachimura. Just 21. And Bradley Beal. And maybe that expiring contract of Burton's. Let's see what we can throw in with it. If we're getting Beal back and Hachimura, means we are open for trade. The likes of Healed. What about small forward? Wow, excuse me. So my my aunt passed away in the past week. I was at her home today, going through everything along with family, and there was so much dust, just dust and dust and dust. I think I already checked Dellavedova. Yeah, that didn't shift anything. What about a second round pick? Okay, first round pick down the road. Wow, you don't even like that? Okay, so no. Wizards are not going to deal, and that's the last one. So, at least in terms of a first round pick, we're not going to get anything. I'm going to try to go forward that one last day. I don't know if that's going to work or not. This is a little bit of an experiment. If it'll say we're past, we're now on to. Today, okay. But nothing in the inbox. Empty, empty, empty. So, Tedman's the one that I've been trying to get rid of. But finding a trade partner, teams are so reluctant. Hold on. Let's see who is just outside of the playoffs. Eastern Conference Pacers. 3 games behind. Wow, hello. We're 1 game out of the playoffs, but I'm not making a push for that. Suns are pretty close, so Pacers, Suns, Thunder, Spurs. All right, so Pacers. Let's see, anybody young? Not necessarily. Those are not old guys, anyway. TJ Warren. He's definitely younger than Dedmon. I don't see how that's advantage to me. Warren's slightly better. Okay. Let's see, who can we send with you? Like Torrey Craig? Still advantage me. It's okay. Not seeing anybody with the Pacers. Thunder were an option. They don't have anyone on the trade block. How about the Spurs? They don't have anyone on the trade block. Blazers? They do. Rodney Hood. Lillard's on the trade block. Whiteside's on the trade block. $27 million and expiring. Deadman's contract might seem a lot better. Let's give you an expiring here. How about a better one? Okay, no. Whiteside's a no. They picked up Reggie Jackson. Let's see here. Whiteside. Pull you out of there. Let's see. What could be done to get Damian Lillard? Fox is just 22, though. Healed. First rounder in a couple of years. Buddy Hield. John Henson, Torrey Craig, and Dwayne Dedman for Damian Lillard. Yes, he is 29, but he's signed up for plenty of years. Becomes an elite point guard who then could play alongside De'Aaron Fox instead of Hield. I'll see how this looks. You're going to give up that valuable of an asset without getting something similar in return. You're the one who put him on the trading block. Just, throwing that out there. Pelicans weren't too far off, right? Nobody on the trade block. Clarkson, Nance Jr., Thompson, Ariza. We've already traded with you. Nick Batum, Jonathan Gibson, Nets, then Celtics. Okay, Bulls have 3 players. Porter, Pat Connaughton. We're looking at $27 million for a 3-star Otto Porter Jr. at just 26 years of age. It's an awfully big contract for, I don't know, 3 stars is okay. Nope, no deals. No deals. There's just nothing out there. And we got to that point where we found deals for Dedmon. But every time we did, they then came back and said, we don't want to take on that contract. Right? So even after you get them to agree to a deal, they don't actually agree to the deal. Alright, well, trade deadline has passed. Next key date for us, All-Star break in a week. And then that's it for a little while. So let's go ahead and push forward a little bit as we beat Portland to go 500. How are we doing that? Three things in the inbox, really? NBA Player of the Week, De'Aaron Fox. Scouting Report, Kyle Royton. Not terribly impressed. Rough patch here. Let's encourage. This attitude towards the organization is increased. Okay. Now, I'd like to take a look here briefly. Is the roster the way to look? I want to see. Oh, there. Contracts. John Henson, Dellavedova, Yogi Ferrell, Malik Beasley. Okay, Beasley's a young player, right? First round, 19th pick, 3 years of experience, just 23 years of age. 2-star of 2.5-star. I think this is somebody we'd like to re-sign. Let's see, scoring, passing, handles the ball well. Defense is so. Loyalty's high, motivation very high. Not too concerned about playing time. Those are good things. Those are all good things. So, Malik Beasley. I'd like to offer an extension. % raises, 3 years, $14.5 million. That's a big step from somebody who's making 2.7. Swanigan might be the only other one. We're going to sit on that for a little while. Decide what to do later on. We've had enough slowdowns lately. Okay, lose to Minnesota to go back below 500. I'm surprised, though, that we even are anywhere near 500. Lose to Dallas 2 straight now. Aaron Fox with 25 points in the loss. I don't know why it keeps pausing on Spokane. Yes, Spokane is in Washington, but no, that is not my team. And we just beat Houston, and look at Houston struggling. Houston's record is terrible. Oh, there we go. All-star break. That kind of flew by. Sophomores, rookies. Let's go back 2 days. Slam dunk contest. Miles Bridges. And Jake Layman go from... Okay, they both had 81s. Bridges had a 69 over Layman's 56, and Bridges wins the slam dunk contest. There was 2 things on the 16th to look at. Get me off of this screen. Three-point contest. This one interests me a lot more, by the way. Burton's with 18, Caruso 19, Gallinari, Harris, Hield in that contest with 18 in the first round. House, Corver, and Powell to the finals. So, Burton's makes 18, Hield makes 18, but who gets through? Burton's, and not Hield. That's really unfortunate, because then in the finals, 17, 19, 17, with Kyle Korver taking the victory for the Bucks. But that's sad, because he had enough to qualify. There you go, back to games. Gotcha. All right. Rookies, sophomore game. Sophomores win 145-132. Quick look at the box score for you. Doncic with 23 to lead the sophomores, but the rookies, Morant, 26 points, 14 assists for him, just tearing it up, though he was 0 for 6 beyond the arc. Bagley was in the game, and Bagley had 21 off the bench, second highest scorer for the sophomores in the game. Zion Williamson with 15. Hachimura, who I've tried to get into a trade a couple times. All right, there we go. The All-Star game. Western All-Stars win 152-145. We'll push back a day and check out the box score on that one. Anthony Davis with 22, Towns with 21, Lillard with 19 and 9 assists. James had 12 and Booker had 8, the other starters. Kawhi just 4 points in 26 minutes. What has happened to Kawhi Leonard? That's it. His career is done. He only managed 4 points. No? Yeah, I didn't think so either. Pretty poor performance for him, though. I'm sure he'd be actually upset by that. Steph Curry, Aldridge in double digits, Holiday, Porzingis. Doncic played in this game as well with 8 points, and Yusuf Nurkic, his first All-Star appearance with 6 points, limited time off the bench. For the Eastern All-Stars, by the way, none of those were from my team. Giannis with 17, Middleton 18, Embiid 29, Walker and Beal 23 apiece. Not great scoring off the bench. Griffin, the only one in double digits for them. But there you go. All-Star break is done. And here's how the standings look at the All-Star break. So the 76ers 35 and 20. Good record for them. But only 5 and 5 in their last 10. And it's very much domination within the conference that has helped the 76ers out this season. The Knicks 31 and 28. I'm sure most people in New York are happy to at least be above 500 for a change. Really good home record too, so Madison Square Garden has been their friend this year. Celtics just 30 and 29. The Nets 1 game behind them, and the Raptors, after coming off a championship, are 21 and 36 in their rebuild. Bucks 37-20. Pistons just a game behind. Bulls 24 and 33, so only 2 teams above 500 there, and then it really drops off. The Cavs 15 and 41, and we've got their first round pick. And they've got the worst record in at least the Eastern Conference. Magic just over 500 at 30 and 27. They're the only one in the Southeast Division that is. Grizzlies 29-27. Southwest beating up on each other. Records aren't great there, especially the Rockets. That's a real surprise. At the same time, I've mentioned this before. I don't think the guard combination of Westbrook and Harden is a good combination. I don't think those two will play off each other long-term very well. I've not watched them play this season yet in real life. I've not watched a Rockets game. Not a Rockets fan. They played the Blazers, and it was televised at the right time. I don't get to see too many games. This year especially, very busy. So I don't get to see a whole lot. But like I said, I just haven't seen him play yet. So can't speak much of that matchup just yet. Jazz, 44 and 14. Now they are a good team, but I'm surprised by that. They're 25 and 2 at home. Nuggets, 40 and 18. Also a little surprised. They're also a very good team, but I bumped them down a little bit. Thunder, surprising that they're over 500, all things considered. I think the Blazers are in the right place at 25 and 33. Too many injuries. Obviously, Nurkic is back from injury. Surprised he made the All-Star team, considering in real life his injury is right up until the All-Star break, is the estimation there. But they're really thin this year. The Wolves, that doesn't surprise me. The Lakers, I am honestly a little surprised that they're this good. I know they're going to be much better than last year, and are much better than last year, adding Davis. But I kind of thought having 2 pieces and only 2 pieces wasn't going to be enough. But looking at that roster, they do have more than 2 pieces. The Clippers, almost surprised that they're worse than the Lakers, but I think they're right where they should be. I think the Lakers should be about right where they are, right around 42-14. The Warriors, surprising that they're above 500. Us, crazy surprise that we're anywhere near 500. But we're 17 and 8 at home. Those Seattle fans are proud to have their team back. Suns 27-32. And overall, the whole league, it's the Lakers. 4.5 games better than the Jazz. 5.5 over the Clippers. 8.5 over the Nuggets. The Bucks, first time we see anybody in the Eastern Conference. Little surprised to see the Pistons that high up. And we are far from the bottom right now. But it is the Cavs who are at the bottom, and we've got their pick. Well, I'm excited by that. Wizards, Hornets, Heat, Raptors, all vying for that first pick in the draft. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye for now.